Hey, what's good with my people, man? As y'all know by now, or some of y'all probably don't know, so I'm gonna let you know. I'm working on this mixtape called The Cook Up. It's gonna be totally different from any project I ever dropped in my whole career. What makes it so different is the content and the angle I'm coming from. So usually I'm coming from a street perspective, like from a person who in the streets and a person who worship and everything about negativity. Now I'm on some, we gotta wake each other up, man. We gotta stick together and we gotta understand what's really going on around us and what's really happening to us unconsciously. Like, we going through hell every day and don't even know it because we was born in this life. So once you get used to something, it's like it's not happening, but it's happening, and they using that shit against us. Like, if you were born blind, you don't know how good it feels to see. Not saying that if you blind, your life miserable. But what I'm saying is all you know is being blind. You don't know about seeing everything that people who not blind can see. So it's not the same for you. Just like it's not the same for us. Being born in America, a black person, it's not the same as being born in America as a different race other than a black person. It's like without us even knowing, we get the short end of the stick every time. Whether it's a job, whether it's sports, whether it's life. Like, no matter what it is, crime, we don't get the benefit of the doubt. We can look like a suspect and get taken into custody without any questions being asked, no background check, no nothing. We just look like a suspect because our skin color and maybe our demeanor. And we get taken into custody, we get judged, we get beat up, we get shot, we get killed for being a color, for being something that we can't control. We can't control what color we are. But what we can control is our mentality. We control how we think. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like the way I come at them when I be like, hey man, look, we gotta stick together, we gotta wake up, we gotta learn, we gotta unlearn, relearn, and learn again, learn the right shit. Cause it ain't about just learning, it's about learning what you need to know as a black man and just not as an American. Because I was telling my partner yesterday, it's hard raising a child in this country as a black man or a black woman, because it's like you gotta teach them how to be, and then you gotta teach them how to be black. Like, you gotta teach them the right way and you gotta teach them the black way, because that's two different things. Like, the right way, if we do everything right in life, we still is looked at as outcast. We looked at as, oh, he's still black. No matter what, no matter how much money we got, no matter how much fame we got, no matter how good we are at the sport, no matter, nothing matters when you a black man in this world besides working for a white man. That's all that they teach you. That's all society teach you, is how to work, how to get a job. For 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a white business, white man. Like, it's all slavery. And I don't understand why people really can't see what's happening. Like, we still slaves, man. We're not free. We slaves in our mind now. You know what I'm saying? They enslaved our mind, not our body. You know what I'm saying? We're not on the plantation no more. Now we out here in the work field, in the workforce, slaving for $10 an hour. That's still slavery, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't look at it like that because now you got bills to pay for. We didn't come up with bills. We didn't put a tax on lights. We didn't put a tax on land. We didn't put a tax on shit. But we live in America, so we got to play by the rules. So if you want to live a comfortable life, you got to have a house, apartment. You got to have somewhere to live. You got to have lights on in there. You got to pay for that. If you want some money, you got to have a job. So that means you got to go work for somebody. You got to get to the job. That means you got to have a car. So in order to get the car, you 9 times out of 10, want a good car, a good reliable car, and if you just ain't got enough money to pay cash, you gotta go to one of these car lots, get it financed, where you pay for the car 2-3 times. When you pay it off, it's like you paying way more than you should pay. It's like, then we the only country that have to pay for education. We have to pay to go to the doctor. We have to pay to get married. We have to pay to have a baby. You gotta pay when you die. You gotta have a funeral. That shit is expensive, dog. It's not cheap. You gotta have a funeral. You gotta have a casket. You gotta have all this shit, man. You gotta pay for all that. And that ain't even just blacks. This is the society we live in is fucked up, man. That's basically what I'm saying. And that's basically what my mixtape is about. It's about fuck all the shit that we worship. Cars, clothes, jewelry, shoes, hoes, money. Like, that's what they want. That's what they want from us. It's all a chess move for them. They give us access to all this shit knowing we gonna go crazy when we get it. Why you think they only get people from the hood when they signing, when they looking for the best basketball players or the rappers and stuff? They not saying they the best one they can find. They just the one that they control, because if you put $1 million in front of somebody who ain't got lights on in their house right now, then guess what? I'm not even, the average person is not even gonna look at the contract. They're not even gonna care. They gonna see, oh, I can make $1 million if I sign this, potentially. Cool. Cause if I turn this deal down and go back home, guess what? I'm going back to no lights. I'm going back to poverty. I'm going back to bullshit. Cops killing us, shooting us down for no reason. Raiding our houses, knowing only way we getting money right now is either working for y'all or we take the initiative to work for ourselves and try to get in the street, sell a little something, sell whatever you can do, make a little money. Then you get your shit raided. Now you in jail. Now they're making money off of you in there. So it's like, we can't win. We can't win unless we stick together. That's the only way we can win, is if we stick together. Every other race stick together. Every other animal stick together. You don't see lions hanging with bears. You don't see sharks hanging with dolphins. You don't see lizards hanging with snakes. You know what I'm saying? You don't see frogs hanging with hippos. Everybody stick together who look alike, except black people. We gotta have more than the next man. We can't be equal. We can't be equal. We can't live in a community where everybody got the same looking house, everybody got the same car, everybody got the same amount of money, everybody doing the same shit. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Everybody wife look the same. Everybody kids look like nobody better than nobody. We can't live like that. Other people can live like that. Why can't we live like that? Because it's the mentality we got. It's the mentality they put upon us, and we haven't took it upon ourselves to get out of them thinking habits like that. Why do you think every time a black man leaves the hood on some successful shit like college, or he done got a record deal, or he done hit the lottery and he move out the hood, why you think everybody who still live in the hood hate that man? They look at him like, oh, he a hater. Oh, he left. Oh, he fucked us over because nigga he left the hood. But that's a mentality, that's a slave mentality. Because when a slave on the plantation, when one slave get away, all the other slaves that still there get beat the fuck down. All of them. All of them get beat down for another person escaping. That mentality stick with us, man. It's still with us. That's the main, that's why. And if you never understood why people hate so much when a black man or black woman make it out the hood, leave the hood, everybody who's still in the hood look at them like they fucked up, like they made a mistake. Like, we still in the hood, so you should still be in the hood with us. They look at that. It ain't even their fault. I can't even blame the people there. I blame the reason why they think like that. I can't blame them. Like, I can't blame your child for cussing because he wasn't born cussing. He learned that from somebody. Like if he 4 or 5 years old and he cussing, I can't be that mad at him. I can't be that mad at him. Because you know why? He had to learn that from somewhere. He didn't just say, you know what, I'm gonna just start cussing. He had to learn how to talk from somewhere, right? So that means he had to learn cuss words from somewhere. So that means he used them because he hear other people use them. And he get whooped, he get beat down thinking, oh, damn, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that. But I can say this, and I can say this, and I can say this, but I can't say that because I'm going to get beat down for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't beat the kid. You got to talk to the parents. Talk to who raising the kid. Like, hey, you can't be cussing around your kid if you don't want him to cuss. But if you cuss around your kids and then you find out they cussing and you get mad at them, then that's fucking their head up. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking their head up, man. Man, look, I can talk all day about this shit, but what it boils down to, we gotta stick together. We gotta stop being opponents. Start being teammates. We gotta stop competing with each other. Start competing with everybody else, man. Why is we competing with each other and everybody else competing against us? So every black man got way more on his plate than anybody else for this reason. Because everybody else killing us and we killing us. Everybody else hate us and we hate us. That don't, like, y'all don't understand where I'm coming from? Y'all don't see that? Or am I just crazy? Because another thing before I leave, society put people, they say, oh, that man crazy. Oh, he crazy. 9 times out of 10, the people y'all think crazy is probably smarter than everybody that you know on some real shit. Because society gonna say they crazy because they know this man is woke. Most crazy people is woke people. We just look at them like they crazy because the people that don't want us to know this information and they see that some of us done found out this information that they don't want us to know, now that person is now crazy. So the rest of the people that he's talking to or that's listening to him is gonna disregard everything he say because now we put a crazy label on him. So he just speaking out the side of his neck. He don't know what he talking about because he crazy. Nah, bro, that nigga smart. They want you to think he crazy, so you won't listen to him no more. So you don't get the message that he was trying to send to you. So now you just in the same cycle as you was before. You in the same cycle while he over here living off the grid, ain't got no cell phone, ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing. They can't track him. But I'm on my cell phone right now. So that man ain't crazy. That man's smart. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get out of society thinking, man. We gotta think for ourselves and not let society think for us. Cause society been doing most of the thinking for black people. Y'all don't understand, y'all don't see it. And I'm not blaming nobody. That's what I'm saying. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not coming at nobody. What I'm saying is, it is time to wake up, first of all, because you can't do shit until you understand what's going on. So it's time to understand what's going on and take it head on, bro. We're not going to run from this shit no more, dog. We're not going to compromise. We're not just going, okay, we graduate, we work for these people until we die, we retire, and we're not doing that no more. We're not doing, I'm tired of seeing that shit. I'm tired of black people dying and don't have shit to get to their kid because they've been working their ass off for another white man their whole life. That's slavery, man. I don't understand why people don't see it. But anyway, go check me out. Mike Beezy TV. I'm signing out this bitch. It's the Rap King. Y'all gonna hear from me again. Trust me.